Hello, my name is Nicole Bradford, and I am the space holder for a study group that is going to be happening on the Sunshine Coast of BC starting February 6th, which is a Thursday. And the team sessions, the study group will meet at St. Hilda's Church at 7 till 9 p.m. Yeah. And the invitation is to join for a month. And okay, that's logistics. But what I really want to talk about is the study group itself, the purpose of it. I had somebody ask me, like, why would people join this? Why would people pay to join this? And my first answer was, like, honestly, because people pay to join a lot of other spaces I hold, which I've been holding mostly online for the last 4.5, 5 years. And they are super valuable spaces. I hold space for some things called Rage Club and Fear Club, which are each about learning to feel and use anger and fear consciously and responsibly. And these are transformational spaces. And I've 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 had people join my Rage and Fear clubs from all over the world. I only speak English, so the English-speaking world, but this includes people whose second language or third is English, and it's high value space. And my inspiration for holding space for the 27 Experiment Study Group is that I'm in a place where I'm not known as a transformational space holder here by the people who live here. And I wanted to create a space that was going to be super fun for me and super nourishing for me, and while also being like something that anybody, everybody might want to join. Certainly, people who care about love, who care about the human capacity to love and be loved, and who care about getting the things out of the way that stop the love from happening. Where I would even say that I would even say that nothing stops the love from happening. Nothing can stop the love from happening. But what can happen is that intimacy can be built or killed in relational spaces. And human beings are really great at building some intimacy and then killing it, including me. And I have had a lot to process and account for in my life about how I was doing that. And I was committed to learning how to do something completely different, learning how to build love that lasts. So it's no surprise that I ended up in a study group myself, studying this massive book by my friend Clinton Callahan, who looks a lot younger in that picture than he looks in his current pictures, but is maybe one of the most youthful, alive old guys I know. Building Love That Lasts, Secrets for Creating an Extraordinary Life and Profound Intimacy with Your Partner. And I would say your partner could be your partner in anything, your partner in shoveling the driveway, your partner in creating astounding new game world that Gaia is bursting through you to exist, your partner in co-parenting, whether you're a romantic partner still or not, your partner in taking care of children, your partner in a 3-hour adventure that you're going to go on because you just both want to have the time of your life and you want to do it together. And in Building Love That Lasts, there is a chapter about, well, a part of a chapter called 27 Experiments for Creating Extraordinary Human Relationship. And I first read these experiments in 2020, during the lockdowns, with Clinton in a study group, and people, again, from all over the world who are committed to creating love and being spaces of love, spaces for love. And it wasn't until a month or so ago that I came back to them for, not for the first time, and started using them again. And just the magic that came of it was profound. And I'm not saying that anyone who starts using these experiments will have instant magic happening. That part of it is that since becoming part of the study group originally in 2020, I have been using what's in this book, the other stuff that's in this book, to clear out all kinds of baggage, all kinds of old blocks and mixtures of feelings and thinking and old habits and old opinions and beliefs. I've been really regenerating my mental body, my emotional body, my energetic body. My physical body has been regenerating. My nervous system is completely different than it was 5 years ago. And my archetypal body is starting to come ever more online. And this is where the juice for me comes to create such a study group where anyone could come and be part of a team that are asking ourselves and each other maybe quite dangerous questions like, how does it really go for you in the relationships that are most important to you? How's it really going? And what about the part of you that is undermining intimacy? Like, what do you want about that? How can we support you? How can we hold space for you to become someone who does relating so differently that whatever relational spaces you hold, they're so full of love that people, that people uh, more quickly or clearly opt in or out of spaces with you. And this is not to say that a lot of people will opt out of the spaces with you, but what I have discovered is that the more clear a stand I am for radical love and integrity, honesty and possibility and intimacy, it does mean that some people who are just not ready for that or they don't want it leave. And this can be hard, which is why having a team is so important. But also, especially once a person gets to a certain point where things are starting to roll and move more fluidly, that all kinds of partners, all kinds of partners start to show up. Partners for creating, partners for adventure, partners for possibility, and even on the side of a road, partners for changing flat tires, partners for helping you figure out which bus to take to the place you need to go in a city you've never been in before. This is what the 27 experiments for creating extraordinary human intimacy and love study group is about. I wanted you to know. And feel free to reach out to me to ask whatever questions still linger. And also feel free to navigate to the registration form to register, to sign up, and to find out how to get in touch with me personally. I think that's it. In any case, I'll leave it there. I wish you extraordinary love in your own inner personal relational space and in all of the partnership spaces that mean so much to you. Goodbye for now.